Hey everybody, welcome to your November monthly reading where we are connecting to our 11th chakra. We've been looking at chakras all year long, starting way back in January, and we're on the 11th chakra, almost to the end of the year. I can't believe it. But this 11th chakra is known to more connect our human sphere to the supernatural. They say you access it with your hands and your feet, and the shamans would use the chakra to produce magic and influence the physical world. It's kind of known like for the mind over matter. And we can see how the mind is a significant influence over our physical world, because really we don't see the world as it is, we see the world as we are. So it's that projection, it's how we see the entire world. So for this reading for this month, we're going to be looking at what does spirit want us to know about our mind world. So, of course, we have a reading for each individual zodiac sign, and we're going to jump into yours right now. All right, Scorpios, this is your monthly reading. And if you're new to my channel, what I do each month is I do take a tarot deck and I split out the major arcana from the four suits of the minor arcana. The major arcana represent the overall energies for the month. So, of course, this will be about your mind world that we're looking into. And then we'll talk about the minor arcana when I get there. This month, I am using the Spirit Song Tarot. All the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below. So if any of them catch your eye and you'd like them for yourself, you know where you can pick those up. So we'll start off here, just giving these a good shuffle, and then we'll find out what area of your life, what does Creator and Spirit want you to know about your mind world. So for all of our Scorpios, what would you like them to know, please? What about there? Okay, they do want this one right here. And you have the beautiful card number 20, which is Awakening. Normally the Judgment card in the Standard Tarot, but it is about double endings and double new beginnings and really connecting to your higher self. It's like answering the call of your soul, your higher self, because normally they'll have like people in a coffins that are rising from the dead, and there's the angel up above with a trumpet, which is your higher self calling out to you, making you realize that you are so much more than just your human character that you're playing, but you're this powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being that's the actor behind the character. You're made of unconditional love. So this beautiful awakening with your mind world is showing that you're expanding and you're connecting more to your higher self and your higher truths. We will, of course, pull more cards. And we have the Shaman's Dream Oracle, which, of course, with the shamans using that 11th chakra to, produce magic, to influence the physical world. This is right in line with that. So let's give these a shuffle and we'll see what else Spirit wants all you Scorpios to know about your mind world and connecting to your higher self here. All right, so what else for our Scorpios, please? What else would you like them to know, please? What else? All right, they do want this one right here. And you have gathering around the power of community. Beautiful. Card number 26. We'll put this over here and we'll see what else they add in here with this energy. It's about being safe and secure and allowing help and assistance. It says there are times when you need positive reinforcement from others. Perhaps your journey has made you tired just before reaching the proverbial finish line where your friends await to cheer your arrival. Know this, you are not alone, regardless of whether you think you are. People gather around you to help you with your next step as you bring it forth from the cosmos into the beauty of life. There has never been another you before, and you have a unique relationship with your friends, your family, communities, and all those who gather to help you in the unseen realms. Now is the time to allow assistance from others. Ask for it, and trust that you will receive it. You are safe and secure right now in this moment, truly supported in your beautiful, amazing, complicated life. You are heard by the angels, witnessed by the divine, and loved. Yes, loved now and always by life itself. Whatever your query, you will find the help you need to achieve what you desire, and you will not have to do this alone. Count on it. Perfect. I do love that, because I feel like this is pointing you to your higher self and to that beautiful, huge posse of support you have on the other side, of guardian angels and spirit guides and loved ones on the other side, and ancestors, creator, spirit, unicorns, fairies, whatever you believe those higher beings are. I feel like this is the message for you about reaching out, and your whole world changes because you're realizing that you can ask for this support. The reason I'm saying that too is because card number 26, you had 6 and 2 together is 8, and that's the strength card in the major arcana, which also is about reaching out to your higher self. It's the lion and the maiden. And the maiden's your higher self, the lion's your human, and it's this beautiful bond that's joining together, walking hand in paw together with your higher self in the spiritual realm through this life. So I really feel like this is a big transformation and heightened change. I don't feel like it's like, oh, I have a spirit. I feel like you know that really well. This is about taking that relationship to a whole new level, which we will dive in and find more information. We're going to start with the suit here, the element of fire, which is the suit of wands. They call it acorns in this deck. But all 4 of the minor arcana represent 4 different areas of your human experience. And so that's what we're going to dive in to see what else they want you to know around this. The wands, the acorns, this is all about your drive, your ambition, your inspiration, your passion, your overall energy. So this is going to be your energetic experience during the month of November. So let's take a look here and see, what do you want Scorpios to know about their energetic adventure for November, please, regarding this mind world experience. All right. So you have the 2 of acorns, which is so perfect. 2 of wands. One message of the 2 of wands is that wherever you focus your energy is what expands. That's our power. That's the kind of like that shamanic, use of this 11th chakra is whatever we focus on is what grows in our lives. So if you're focusing on what's missing, if you're focusing on what you don't want in your life, all that's happening is you're feeding that and making it grow bigger. But when you instead change and focus on what you're grateful for and what you do want in your life, then that begins to expand instead. The other thing is that the 2s, again, the 2 of you that are living this human experience is so evident in this reading. So you realize that in addition to the human side, which is rooted in the fear of losing conditional love, there's that higher side of you, which is that powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being that's made of unconditional love. So every moment we have a choice of which energy we're going to focus on. But the 2s are having this kind of big leap in understanding the distinct difference between the 2 of you, but that you also are one. You're part of one another. You don't have to destroy your shadow and your ego. Sometimes our spirituality, organized spirituality and organized religion says we must destroy this shadow, this darker side of us. But really, the shadow side of us, the human side of us, came here to experience everything in this world on purpose, for a purpose. And instead of destroying it, like the 8, the strength card is about our higher self coming and completing, giving our shadow self what it's searching for, which is the unconditional love of the higher worlds. It's told to look out here in the fear world for its sustenance, and it's not finding it. That's why it's so hangry and roaring and a little monster sometimes, because it's not getting what it needs, and it's so desperate for that love that it's doing these actions to try to get it. But our higher self, when it bonds together, it's like, it transforms from this, roaring lion in the jungle to a purring little lion cub sitting in the lap of our higher self, feeling whole and complete. So I feel like there's this, nudge to understand the two of you more. At the beginning of the year, they actually had me start a free YouTube series, which is available. It'll be linked at the end of the video here or listed down in the description box of this video. And it's called You Times Two, which is all about getting to know the two of you that are living this human experience. So if that resonates with you, be sure to check that out. All right, we're also going to pull from the Divine Guidance cards here. See what else they want you to know about your energetic experience during the month of November. All right, so what else for our Scorpios, please? All right, they do want that one right there. And these are fractal imaging. I call them the spiritual ink blot test. So whatever you see in this is a special message for you, but I will read from the book too to see what energy comes in with this for you. So card number 31, which is all about awakening. Awakening. You can't make this up. This is a powerful card. You are now entering into a complete awakening to your higher self. What? Your intuition, your gifts, your role on the planet, and the divine plan. Okay, we're done. That's the message. We don't need to go to the other ones, right? The opening of your heart center is allowing your inner vision to see more clearly. In turn, this is empowering you on many levels, both energetically and intuitively, to walk your path and do what you've come here to do. Your awakening will subconsciously call out to others to step into their own light as well. Ken added that. Wow, I love it. Not only is it called the same thing, it's the whole theme of what we're talking about here. All right. Next, we're going to move into the element of earth, which is normally the pentacle suit in the standard tarot. They call it crystals in this particular deck. But where this is your inner energy, and we're going to talk about your inner thoughts and your inner emotions, this is the only one that's about the outside world, the physical world. So all those characters that are on stage with you, all the props on stage, including your own physical body, your job, your money, all that stuff on the outside world. What they want you to know about your physical adventure and around your mind world that, this whole theme is about. So far, Scorpios, what else would you like them to know, please? What else for Scorpios? All right, you do want this one right here. And you've got the Four of Crystals. Beautiful message here, because the Four of Crystals, the Four of Pentacles, is about this, having the stable outside world. And it's stabilized because of the journey of the Four of Pentacles is about what I was talking about with the Strength card, where the lion is told to look outside of itself for its sustenance and for its wholeness and its completeness and for its stability. But what it finds is an unstable world. And when it's defining its self-worth by that, it feels unstable because they're told to have your definition of your worth dependent upon relationships, upon situations like we're talking about, education, job, social status, and then also by your body, your bank accounts, your possessions. But like we said, all that is unstable because people change or they pass away. Situations never stay the same. And things in our bodies break down, deteriorate, are stolen, or burn down. So all those things are unstable. We feel unstable. But when we look within and we connect higher, we find out who we really are. We define ourselves by that and the unconditional love of that realm. And it is eternal. It is unconditional, meaning nothing you can do to lose it. That's very stable. And so your outside world becomes very stabilized as you connect and you start seeing things from these higher perspectives, from your higher self, because that whole mind world changes when when we're looking at our world from those other things. The world seems unstable and scary out there, right? But the more you see things from that spiritual perspective, that higher perspective, your powerful perspective, your world suddenly stabilizes in very, very beautiful ways. We're also going to pull from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle and see what they want to add to this here. One more time. All right. So what else for the physical adventure for Scorpios in November, please? Okay, I do want that one right there. And you got the eagle. I think I was just talking about seeing things from a higher perspective, I believe. This is just hilarious. I love this for you, Scorpios. Very, very, very clear messages coming in, right? Oh, I think animals are back here. There we go. So look at things from a different angle. Fly higher and see new possibilities. In animal medicine, both Native American and Celtic, the eagle draws his power and strength from the sun. He is a powerful, strong, and courageous guide who is able to see for miles. He approaches all things with intelligence, grace, and poise, and has the capacity to make a plan from a higher space before putting it into action. When the eagle card appears in a reading, it shows that you have a real ability to take things higher and to move beyond the limitations of your ego and your selfish desires. Eagle medicine swirls around you and encourages you to recognize that your views or vision may be limited at this time, right? That's that whole mind world that we have before you make this huge connection. Is there a chance that your own desperation, needs, or ego could be blocking you from seeing the potential of your current situation? Didn't I talk about that with that lion being desperate? If there are other people involved, you are being guided to see things from everyone's perspective. If you're feeling the need for something to change, how can you take the higher road? Know that if you have intentions that aren't for the highest good, it will only hold you back. Eagle medicine can help you change this. The eagle brings the energy of healing and love directly from the heart of Father Sky and invites you to do all things from a place of love. Perfect. Perfect. It is just, the message is just repeating here at this point, right? But we will continue because we either want it just super reinforced or maybe they'll give you a little more tidbit of information. And we do move into the air element, which is the Suit of Swords. And it's your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. It's overall just what the Creator and Spirit want you to know about your mental adventure during the month of November. So what else for our Scorpios regarding their mind world experience? Okay, they do want that one. And you have the Two of Feathers, which would be the Two of Swords. Again, the twos coming in here, just reiterating that there's two places that you make decisions from, the higher self and the fear of losing conditional of human self. So two different perspectives. They usually will have like someone with two swords. One sword is your human mentalness, and the other one usually has a moon, which is about trusting your gut and your heart and your intuition and your connection to the higher realms when you're needing to make decisions. So again, reiteration. We will also pull a card here from the numerology guidance cards. See what they'd like to add to your mental adventure for the month of November. All right, so what else for our Scorpios, please? What else for our Scorpios? Okay. Okay, they do want this one right there. And you've got love partnership, card number 26. Card number 26. So they are saying that this love partnership is not geared toward another human being for this reading. This is definitely saying this love partnership with your higher self, with the higher realm, connecting with that. I mean, it's just 26 and 26, card number 8. I just love it. They're definitely... If you have not started a deep, intimate relationship with your higher self in the spiritual realm, this is a huge invitation to do so. I feel like Scorpios, you are the masters of transformation. So I don't feel like that's you, that you haven't started that. I just feel like this is an invitation to take it to a whole new, deeper level. It's like a whole new awakening in so many different ways, in so many different areas of your life, where it is that joining together. It's like master number 33. 11 is about us understanding and mastering our ego and our human experience, and 22 is about our connection to the higher realm and realizing that we are so much more than the human. But that next step is the joining together and walking hand in paw with that lion and that maiden, that you guys really just take on this whole new way of looking at life, because you're walking it together instead of kind of an ebb and flow going back and forth, like walking in shadow, walking in spirit, walking in shadow, walking in spirit. Instead, it's walking in shadow spirit, together in a different way. So I really love this movement, this change that's happening in your world. And then the final element we go into is your element, which is water. You are a water sign. This, of course, represents emotions. So this will be what Creator and Spirit want you to know about your emotional adventure during the month of November. Let's give this a little shuffle. There we go. So for our Scorpios, okay, I do want that one right there, not those. And you have the Page of Shells. Intuition, inspiration. So pages, are about newness. And I really feel with pages, it's not just like new, but it's like upgrade, which is totally what we were talking about here. Moving to this next level, jumping up like this frog to a whole new place in your intuition and your connection with the spiritual world. So it definitely is telling us that this is like upgrades. It's, new star codes and different things, whatever it may mean for you, but it is this super duper upgrade. It's like, not even just moving up to first class on a flight. It's like you get to be the co-pilot. You get to sit in there. You're like, what? Who knew that there was this special seat that you get to sit in the pilot's cabin with the people who are flying the plane? Who knew? And this is like you moving up in that direction there. All right. And then the final card we're going to pull here for your reading is from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. And this can still be about your emotional adventure, but because it's the last card, we're also going to allow it to be a wild card. So whatever else the Creator would like you to know for the month of November. One more time. All right, for our Scorpios, what's your final message for this reading? Okay, you actually do get two, all over the place. So the first one is hunger. So yeah, they're not going to have me read this one. They're saying this is that hunger we were talking about with that lion, and how our hunger is not filled by the outside world. It is by connecting to this higher realm. So they just wanted that to pop out to reiterate that this is definitely about you having your hunger fulfilled by the spiritual realm, because you're not going to get it filled by the outside world. So this is the year. Okay. So this is the card they want me to read and the one that they want primarily for your reading, which is about you reaching up and being this connection to the higher realms. Of course. All right. So, and again, 3 + 1 is 4. You had the 4 of crystals. All the 2 + 2s equal 4. All the stability and the stabilized energy coming in for you. So it says acceptance of the current situation is the first step to change. The past does not exist. The future hasn't happened. There is only right now. When we examine our lives and engage in some truth-telling, we're often confronted with what really is. This realization is powerful, but often we reject this truth if it's too hard to bear or we're afraid of accepting something so difficult. Each of us at some time has dodged our blind spots and then had the illumination of what actually is eventually confront us. What we do next is crucial. Do we accept exactly where we are, no matter how painful or confronting? Or do we retreat back into our illusions and remain stuck or unchanging? Choosing to accept ourselves fully and the position we are in enables us to take that next step towards growth. When we can plant our feet solidly into the earth and say, yes, here is exactly where I am, and I accept this fully. Then we can take the next steps confidently, honestly, and powerfully towards where we now wish to head. Accepting where we are right now in its fullness allows us to accept that there may be some chaos in our change before there is full order again. This can be an exciting feeling rather than one that generates fear if we hold our new intentions clearly. And the companion stone for that is lepidolite. So I really feel like this acceptance is looking at, this whole mind world is realizing, okay, I realize my world is what it is and how I'm seeing it because of my perspective that I was seeing it. And now I can move forward with this higher connection, which is going to be all about this higher perspective, seeing your world from a completely different way than you have ever seen it before. And it is about this connection to the higher realm. It is about realizing the two of you that are living this human experience and that they don't need to be at odds. They can actually fit perfectly together. And in doing so, it activates this whole new energy, this whole new perspective in looking at your life. So I do absolutely love this for you, Scorpios. Now, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign, I also put out weekly energy updates for each individual zodiac sign and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and get a notification immediately when they are available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. Also, clicking the subscribe button is going to give you access to the notification bell. When you go in there, there is an option for all. And if you select that, then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on my channel. And you'll also be notified when I go live to provide free readings. I have started providing free readings every single day. So if you haven't stopped by and checked that out, I'd love for you to come by and say hello. In addition to all that, also doing those things helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, or subscribe to my channel, doing those things makes the mighty YouTube algorithm super excited, and it wants to share the videos of my channel automatically with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of that, please know I am very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. All right, Scorpios, as you go through this amazing November, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing month. We'll be talking soon, but in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.